Alright, this is going to be on the lesson on 1.1, scalars versus vectors. So on your Google Classrooms, it should be A, B, and 1. Alright, A, B, and 1. So you're going to see your notes over here. And you're going to see the slides over here, right? So you're just going to click that and you get slides. We're going to skip the do now. I'm going to go straight into the content. Right, so the content is really just, it's one-to-one, right? So 1, 1. So really the first thing that we need to discuss in Unit 1, kinematics, right? Because that's our unit, right? Our first unit is kinematics. And the first thing we need to discuss is scalars versus vectors. And scalars versus vectors are two very different things, and they're two things that we're always going to talk about in this class. We're going to classify new quantities as either scalars or vectors. And scalars are things that only have magnitude. Well, what does magnitude mean, right? What does it mean? Well, magnitude consists of just a number and a unit. Vector, well, for example, right, 7 degrees Celsius would be a scalar, right? There's no, it's just a number and it's just a unit. Like 6 kilograms would be a scalar quantity. So let's move on to vectors. Well, vectors are quantities that have both magnitude and direction. So there's something added here, right? There's direction. So vectors have direction as in addition to magnitude. For example, 5 meters east, 8 meters to the left. So long as it has a direction and a magnitude, we can call it a vector, right? And so that's really the only difference between a scalar and a vector. So now, I want you guys to, if you're watching this video, you're going to fill out number 2. Right? You're going to fill in these quantities as either scalars or vectors. So let me do I'll do this one for you guys. So 5 meters per second. Is that a scalar or a vector? Well, first off, you don't have a direction. You just have a unit, right? You just have a number and a magnitude. You just have a number and a unit. So meters per second. So that would be a scalar. What about 110 kilometers per hour west? Is that a scalar or a vector? Well, that's going to be a vector, right? Because, well, it has direction, is west. Right? So fill out the rest of this. All right, fill out the rest of this sheet.